So what is the law and what is the crime that I committed? To me now, the legal basis for my being here. So you have to answer now for the deprivation of liberty.
This is pretty extraordinary. I mean, there have been attempts to bring former President Duterte to justice or make him accountable for the many thousands who died in the drug killings for many years, and it never looked likely to happen. I mean, this is symptomatic both of an extraordinary move to try to get some kind of accountability for those deaths. The ICC doesn't get a lot of traction in many countries these days, but also a sign of how badly relations have deteriorated between former President Duterte and the current President, Bongbong Marcos. The Marcos family, very well known in the Philippines, and the Duterte family were staunch allies at the last election. That's what helped President Marcos to get elected. Mr. Duterte's daughter is his vice president, but relations have totally broken down. They're now bitter political rivals, and President Marcos, who initially, when he took office, said he would not cooperate with the ICC, is now willing to do so. And we've seen these incredible scenes where former President Duterte has been escorted by Philippines police off that plane. He's being held at an Air Force base. His lawyers have argued that there is no legality behind this arrest warrant. It comes directly from The Hague via Interpol to the Manila Interpol office. But at the moment, the Philippines government seems determined to execute that warrant. What we don't know, and what I think is much more open to question, is whether they would go as far as extraditing former President Duterte to The Hague to stand trial. And of course, it might be argued now that perhaps Mr. Duterte could be held to account in the Philippines courts, although that clearly wasn't possible when Mr. Duterte was in power, and when in fact he withdrew the Philippines from the jurisdiction of the ICC. But of course the ICC is investigating crimes from before that date when it withdrew, so it says it still has a mandate.